We start tonight with a new plan to fight the homeless crisis. Good evening, I'm Chris Thomas.
I'm Laura Painter. People at the state capitol are reaching across the aisle to tackle one of the state's biggest issues. State lawmakers announced today a bipartisan bill to ban homeless camps near what they call sensitive community areas statewide. That includes places like schools and transit stations.
ABC 10's Luke Clary is live in Sacramento. And Luke, this bill is modeled after a plan in San Diego?
That's right, Chris. This bill is modeled off of a similar measure that passed in San Diego over the summer. And so, as you mentioned, it would prohibit people from camping in certain areas 500 feet away from schools or in open spaces or transit stops. And the bill's authors say that the fact that it's already gained so much bipartisan support really just goes to show how this is an issue in California that cuts across party lines.
Homelessness. It's one of the state's most vexing issues.
What is it about homelessness in particular that makes it such a difficult problem to solve?
I think it's the humanity of it, really. Where I'm coming, it's not compassionate to leave them there.
Republican State Senator Brian Jones with his Democratic co-author Senator Catherine Blakespear introducing SB 1011, modeled after San Diego's unsafe camping ordinance. It would prohibit encampments within 500 feet of schools, open spaces, and major transit stops, and ban camping on sidewalks if shelter space is available, among other measures.
This is not a Democrat or Republican problem. Homelessness is a California problem. And we need to be looking at all kinds of solutions. This is just one small step, one small solution in the big fabric of the problem that we have here in California.
Some advocates have criticized this approach where it's been tried before and don't support such a statewide bill.
They're doomed to fail because they will not stop the growth of homelessness.
Anthony Prince is an attorney for the California Homeless Union. He says the main driver of homelessness is the lack of affordable housing.
Investment is not going to affordable homes. Therefore, people have no place to live. They're going to become homeless.
It's inhumane and it's unhealthy.
But Jones and his co-sponsors say there has to be some accountability now, and this bill would help.
The rest of us as Californians need to intercede to help them make better choices and get them off the street.
And the bill's authors say that it's not their intention to criminalize homelessness. And by the way, the ordinance that it's based upon in San Diego, they said that it's been effective there. They say that it's moved about 60% of people out of downtown streets since it went into effect back in July. So a kind of experiment that they're hoping to replicate now statewide with this new bill. Laura?
Yeah, Luke, I know you'll be following it. And we know that this is a growing problem. The most recent government count last year tallied more than 180,000 people are homeless in California. And that's up 40% from just 5 years ago. Luke Clary, thank you.